Adventure motorcycles are all about versatility, blending raw power with the ability to tackle everything from twisting back roads to rugged trails. Today, we're comparing two heavy hitters from KTM's lineup, the 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure R and the 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure S EVO. These siblings share the same aggressive DNA, but carve out distinct paths in the adventure world. One built for unrelenting off-road assaults, and the other tuned for seamless long-haul comfort. We'll break it down across engines and performance, design and build quality, including dimensions and ergonomics, suspension, brakes and handling, electronics and features, riding performance on and off-road, price and value, plus reliability and maintenance. By the end, you'll know which one suits your ride style best.
Engines and performance. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure R packs a 1350cc V-twin engine that's all about delivering explosive torque right where you need it for trail-busting climbs and quick overtakes. With 173 horsepower and 145 Newton-meters of twist, it revs smoothly through 6 gears, keeping heat in check via liquid cooling and a water-oil exchanger. This setup shines in demanding scenarios, pulling strong from low RPM without hesitation, and it meets Euro 5+ standards for cleaner running on extended trips. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure S EVO houses the identical 1350cc V-twin, cranking out the same 173 horsepower and 145 Newton-meters of torque across its 6-speed transmission. Equally liquid-cooled with twin ignition for reliable starts, it emphasizes refined delivery for highway cruising and loaded touring, where that torque builds progressively to maintain momentum without constant downshifts. Both engines are essentially twins under the skin, sharing the same displacement, power figures, and emissions compliance, so performance parity is a given. Neither pulls ahead in raw output. That said, the R edges it out here for its slightly more visceral throttle response tailored to aggressive riding, making it the winner in engines and performance.
Design and build quality. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure R boasts a rugged trellis frame in chromium molybdenum steel, powder-coated for durability against mud and impacts, paired with an aluminum rear subframe that keeps things light yet stiff. At 231 kilograms dry and with the 242mm ground clearance, it feels planted but agile, while the 880mm seat height and 1577mm wheelbase promote a commanding stance for standing on pegs during rough sections. Ergonomics lean toward adventure purists, with wider bars and a more upright posture that reduces fatigue on long gravel hauls without feeling cramped. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure S EVO uses the same robust chromium molybdenum trellis frame and aluminum subframe, but at 227 kilograms dry, it's a touch lighter for easier maneuvering in traffic. Its 223mm ground clearance and adjustable 847 to 867mm seat height offer better accessibility for varied riders, complemented by a shorter 1558mm wheelbase that enhances nimbleness around town. Comfort-focused ergonomics include a more relaxed reach to the bars and foot pegs positioned for all-day legroom on paved routes. These bikes share bulletproof build DNA, but the S EVO's lighter weight and adjustable ergonomics make it more approachable for daily use, giving it the nod in design and build quality, especially if comfort ranks high on your list. Suspension, brakes, and handling. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure R runs on WP XPLR upside-down forks up front with 240mm of travel and a matching PDS rear shock, both fully adjustable for compression, rebound, and preload to dial in for rocky descents or whoops. Braking comes via dual 320mm front discs gripped by Brembo 4-piston radios and a 267mm rear disc with a 2-piston caliper, providing progressive feel that inspires confidence in loose corners. At 64.7 degrees rake and 112mm trail, handling stays neutral, slicing through single track with minimal effort. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure S EVO features WP semi-active SAT forks and shock, delivering 220mm travel with electronic preload adjustment that adapts on the fly to loads or conditions. Its Brembo setup mirrors the R's, with 320mm front discs and 4-piston calipers, plus the 267mm rear. But upgraded master cylinders and pads sharpen modulation for spirited road sweeps. A steeper 65.3 degrees rake and 110mm trail promote quicker steering for urban dodging and canyon carving. While the R's longer travel soaks up off-road abuse better, the S EVO's semi-active tech and refined braking give it superior composure across mixed surfaces, claiming the win in suspension, brakes, and handling for most riders. Electronics and features. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure R integrates a crisp 8.8-inch TFT display for navigation and telemetry, backed by cornering ABS, traction control, and multiple ride modes, including off-road specifics that loosen interventions for dirt work. Quick shifter up and down keeps shifts seamless, and standard cruise control handles steady paces on fire roads, all powered by a Cane EMS with ride-by-wire for precise fueling. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure S EVO ups the ante with the same 8.8-inch TFT, but adds adaptive cruise via the optional AMT system, keyless ignition with anti-relay protection, and enhanced semi-active suspension mapping for automatic damping tweaks. Its ride modes extend to street and rain presets with hill hold assist and refined wheelie control for safer launches. Electronics are strong across the board, but the S EVO's premium additions like adaptive cruise and keyless entry make it more future-proof for tech-savvy tourists, securing the victory in this category.
Riding performance. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure R thrives off-road, where its 21-inch front wheel and 240mm suspension travel let it plow through ruts and launch over logs with stability, while the tall clearance avoids hang-ups on routes. On-road, it holds its own on highways, but feels busier in tight twisties due to the longer wheelbase. The 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure S EVO excels on pavement, with cast 19-inch wheels and semi-active damping smoothing out bumps for fatigue-free 400-mile days, and quicker steering that flicks through corners effortlessly. Off-road, it manages light gravel well, but bottoms out quicker on deep whoops. The R dominates pure off-road prowess, but the S EVO's balanced all-rounder traits win out for riders splitting time between asphalt and dirt, making it the riding performance champ.
After stacking them up, the 2026 KTM 1390 Super Adventure R rules if your adventures skew wild. Its suspension travel, ground clearance, and raw off-road geometry make it unbeatable for remote trails and technical terrain, without unnecessary frills driving up ownership hassles. The S EVO counters as the smarter pick for 80% of riders, blending that KTM punch with road-friendly ergonomics, adaptive electronics, and lighter handling that shines on commutes, tours, or mixed routes. Ultimately, choose the R for uncompromised dirt conquests. Go S EVO for effortless versatility. Whichever you grab, you're in for thrilling miles.
If this breakdown helped narrow your choice, hit subscribe for more head-to-head moto matchups, and drop a comment on which KTM you'd ride first.